Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Welcome to BDA30603 Heat Transfer Group Project video from Section 7. We are from Group COSRX. We are going to conduct an experiment consists of conduction, convection and radiation. Our team member consists of Siti Amirah binti Zawawi, Fatehah binti Muhammad Nasir, Syahirah binti Muhammad Syahrul and Farzana Nazihah binti Arzahari. Ini Siti Amirah binti Zawawi, the metric number CD180042. I'm going to talk about the heat transfer mechanism. First is on convection. Convection is a heat transfer by mass motion of fluids such as air or water when the heated fluid is caused to move away from the source of heat, carrying energy with it. Convection above a hot surface occurs because hot air expands, becomes less dense and rises. Is radiation. Radiation process which heat is transferred by movement of heated fluids such as air or water. Heat transfer through radiation takes place in form of electromagnetic wave, mainly in the infrared region. Radiation emitted by the body is a consequence of thermal agitation of its composing molecules. Radiation heat transfer can be described by difference of the black body. Third is conduction. Conduction is a heat transfer by means of molecular agitation within a material without any motion of the material as a whole. If one of the metal rod is at higher temperature, then energy will be transferred down the rod toward the colder end because the higher speed particle will collide with the slower ones with a net transfer of heat energy to the slower ones. Now let's move to the first experiment of convection of heat transfer by Fatehah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatehah binti Muhammad Nasir and my metric number is CD180003. For group assignment, I will show an experiment for heat convection. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so I've already set up the apparatus, and first of all, we're gonna inject the two color of food coloring, which are green and red. On this both of side, I will use the red side to represent the cold area, and in the middle of it, I will use the green to represent the hot area. Okay. Oops. And I will put the hot water in the middle, in the green area. Okay, so let's observe it together what will happen. Okay, so before I forget to tell, the water inside the transparent container is actually a room temperature water. From the observation, we can see that the green color start to rise up because of the hot water transferring heat to the container through air, and it become less dense when it heated. And after a few minutes, we can see that the red color is slowly moved toward the hot water area. And this is what happened in our atmosphere, where the warm air rises and the cold air takes its place. That's it for the heat convection experiment. Thank you so much.
Let's continue with the second experiment by Syahirah on radiation of heat transfer.
Hello, my name is Syahirah Binti Syahrul. My metric ID number is CD180108. So now, I will show you the experiment about heat transfer by radiation. Now, let's start. First, we need to prepare the apparatus. The first one is silver plate, black plate, 2 nails, candle, and stand. We need to melt the candle and drop the wax on the black plate. Attach the nail on the melted candle. Repeat the same step on the silver plate. Attach the nail on the silver plate. Put the black plate and silver plate on the stand. Then light up the candle. Once the candle is light up, start the stopwatch. This experiment will investigate how the color and structure of the surface affect the absorption of infrared radiation. Two identical metal plates are set up. From the experiment, we can see that when the plate is hot, wax candle is melting and the nails is slide down. The time taken for the nails to slide down on the black plate is 1 minute 29 seconds, while for the silver plate, the time taken for nails to slide down is 2 minutes 32 seconds. The difference time taken between black plate and silver plate is 1 minute 3 seconds. The duration of time taken for black plate is shorter than silver plate. To conclude the experiment, a black or dark surface is an excellent absorber. If the surface is silver, it becomes a poor absorber. That's all from me. Thank you.
Lastly, let's see the experiment conducted by Farzana Nazihah on convection of heat transfer.
Hi, my name is Farzana Nazihah Binti Arzahari and my metric number is CD180088. Now, I'm going to show you about heat conduction experiment. Let's start. Okay, now for the conduction experiment, the apparatus that we need is first candle, then stainless steel ruler, 4 nails, and also lighter. Let's start. Okay, first we need to attach the nail to the ruler by mat the wax. Okay, now let's heat up the candle and see what happened and take the time taken. As you can see here, heat is first coming from the candle toward first nail and mats the wax, so it falls. Later, the heat goes to second nail and does the same. Okay, to conclude this experiment, this type of transfer of heat from one place to another in material is called conduction. As we can see, this experiment illustrates how steel conducts heat. It shows how end of the steel ruler got hot rather than the entire ruler heating up at an equal place. For the first nail, it dropped at 25 seconds. Then second nails drop at 56 seconds. Then followed by third nail drop at 2.26 minutes. And the last nails drop at 3.34 minutes. This based on where the candle was placed. If candle placed in the middle of the ruler, the heat will start in the middle and extend outwards in either direction. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for watching.